Warning, this video is intended for audience who are 13 or older. If you are not 13 or older, please fuck off and tell your parents to moderate what you watch online. Tariq.
Break the curse. Break the curse. Break the curse. Break the curse. Break the curse.
Part of the big
Break the curse.
Going on, right?
Break the curse.
Mm-hmm.
How dare you curse me for 2 weeks? Plus William.
Boy, hey, look, hey, did you notice how all this happened ever since William came back to join us, right?
Ever since William came back, it's like he went training off in some, like, village off in, like, the mountains or something, learned some ancient magics or something, and then came back and decided, I'm gonna get my revenge now.
Mm-hmm.
I've learned the multiverse. Who cares what I did to the suburban town? I'm the master now.
Right. Hey, look. Hey, why am I getting punished for enslaving an entire town while you're a hero for trying to help a 17-year-old boy?
A 16-year-old high school kid, yeah.
Yeah, 16-year-old high school trying to get into college, right? Why am I suddenly the villain, right?
Yeah. Well,
why. I hope
Give me back my
I
car,
don't
William.
become the real main villain in your movie.
No, the first it's telling that the first response that you had was, I'm not giving you back my car. I'm not giving you back your car. And then you said, I don't have your car. That's hey, listen, that's true criminal speak. You just got Law and Order, you little bitch.
I'm sorry that I said a word.
You just got Law and Order. Hey, SVU. SV, fuck you.
Well, then, you know what? Now, because of karma, you're definitely not getting your car back, is all I'm going to say.
Oh, boy, so that sounds like you still have my car. It sounds like you're a bad guy.
I didn't say anything.
Uh-oh, boy, wow, you're really playing...
Have you ever
are you a member of Weekend?
Tariq might have your car because they need a car for Joseph in case he ever comes back so he doesn't have to haunt William? Do you ever think about that? Think about it like that? Because Joseph doesn't have a car anymore?
Oh, yeah.
Right?
I know a dead person that doesn't need a car anymore.
Oh my god. Are we gonna get into the dead person story in this one?
Oh yeah, boy, that hasn't been told in recording.
Has it not?
No.
Has it not?
No, it has not.
Hey, here's something that hasn't been told about that. Hey, so, let's take a second. I don't know how, Austin, feel free to do with this little segment however you want. We can splice these in however way we want and make them segments if you want to.
Yeah.
Let's just call these Tariq's Travel Tales.
Okay.
Right? TTT.
Okay,
right?
Yeah.
Trouble in Terrorist Town.
Good card right now in the format.
Yeah. So for the last month, 2 months, month and a half, my boss has been living in a dead man's house. That's just how that has been. In Florida. And then recently, I had to go to Florida to work with my boss, and as part of that, why would we need to rent a car when he has a perfectly good, functional car from a dead man to use? So I got to ride in a dead man's car that my boss had been using for the last month and a half to go to the beach and go boogie boarding.
Oh boy. Is it his boogie board?
Was it with a dead man's boogie board?
No, he got his own boogie board. Listen, cancer patients can't boogie board. And also to say patients is a little bit, like, facetious because by the time they found out that he had cancer, he was no longer allowed to be a patient. He was a hospice, he was in hospice. That's not a patient. That's a fucking cadaver to happen. So that happened, right? So, also with the power of lost media, right? That whole experience was, hey, my boss, somehow in the infinite wisdom that he had of a month and a half in the Miami, Florida, region, he was like, yeah, I'm gonna take myself, the other coworker who is also a 60-plus-year-old white man, and the one person with a skin tone that isn't fucking goddamn ghost white, to fucking, like, to this Cuban restaurant, or, no, actually, Honduran restaurant, in Miami, and, oh, wait, they primarily speak Spanish. Guess what? Pop quiz, motherfucker! You have to remember all the Spanish haven't used in, like, 10 years to anybody to fucking speak to the fucking goddamn, like, waitress and, like, fucking tell her everybody's fucking order of no fucking prompting. So there's all of that. All of that happens in fucking Miami. And then the fucking coup de grace, the pièce de résistance, oh, that tasty bit on top, give me that sauce.
Yeah.
Is when I actually do my job, and it finishes, and not stating specifically what my job is, but let's just say that a certain group of teachers in Dade County that are united happen to have an election over who's going to lead them, and the winner decides, hey, can you leave the projector up with the results so that we can, and this is a spoiler for both, this is a surprise for both of you, so that we can make a TikTok. I want to make a TikTok of me dancing to the results. I am the newly elected president, and I would like to make a TikTok of me dancing to the results of this election, proving that I have beaten my opponent. Where it's a 2-to-1 victory, which still means that there's a third of your membership that did not approve of you, but you want to make a fucking social media post? Fucking goddamn saying that you... Woo! Look at me! I whooped your ass! I whooped your ass! Wild. Wild. Florida deserves to burn. And I have family in there, and I will miss them.
Alright. So that was all.
I have a troubled life.
So I see.
Anyway, hey, guess what? George is maybe not bad, maybe not good. I don't know.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Hey, let's all step on fucking Olteca.
Hey, everything's not looking good for Olteca right now, right?
Yeah.
Hey, but here, that's the thing about Olteca not looking good, right? At least we're looking better than him in our weekly unnamed tokusatsu podcast series about Kamen Rider Revice, a weekly discussion series where I also, a person who tries to find a segue into our intro from my friend William. That's you, William.
That's me.
A person who is a witch and is cursing Tariq.
No, he's not a witch. He's a goblin. He's a goblin.
Burned at the stake for being a witch, right? As we're joined by our good friend and guest, and actually not guest, Tariq longer guest, by our good friend Tariq, who has to deal with his boss, right? As we discuss the latest Kamen Rider season, Kamen Rider Revice. Hey, this is episode 24, reversed by Dr. Karizaki, an inverse operation, right? Hey, so hey, for a week that's passed by, a lot of stuff happened apparently, right? Hey, I'm amazed that the dad has not used this Vice as a demon, as a TikTok yet, right? To do his trend.
Especially with all the hashtags.
Yeah, right? Yeah, but hey.
I was thinking, yeah, that's true. You have a demon in the internet. How do you not possess the whole world at this point?
Yeah, right. Look. The dad has just a prime opportunity with Vice now, right?
I mean, with those two goofballs, they could probably.
Hey, let's do a collab. Hey, I'm your dad. Let's do a collaboration.
With this demon, right?
Yeah. Honestly, what do you think they get up to though? Like, what would they even do as a TikTok subject?
Oh, I don't know. Just have.
They
check
dance.
it out. We have
dance.
a demon in our bathhouse, right? That's all you need.
It's funny considering that like. It was Vice's idea of, like, I'll be the mascot. And then it's like, it just went that fucking terribly.
Right?
Like, you'd think that, like, I mean, we know that, like, their dad is not good at this social media thing, but, like, it's just so funny that he's like, it's like, hey, he tried to become a fucking, mascot. It went bad.
Yeah.
It went bad. Doesn't your dad just do social media shit? Yeah, it still went bad. It still was not good.
It's really funny, right? Right, because they joke, right? Because nobody knows that Vice is a real demon, right? Because as far as we're concerned, people in Israel just think that Vice is just some fucking weeb in a stupid onesie walking around. Right?
I think that people assume that he was an actual demon. They just got scared.
Right? I mean, is it like 50-50 that people assume he's a demon? The other 50 think that he's just some guy in a stupid outfit, right?
Does it?
Because we saw that from the last 2 episodes.
I guess.
Hold on,
Right, because I just assumed more people thought he was just a guy in a stupid costume, and that people just...
I don't know, if you think about when he, like, carried fucking Iki out of the hospital when, like, he got fucking goddamn burned alive by his own fucking Vice stamp, I'm pretty sure that it's just, like, they just see a fucking demon, they go, oh shit, fuck!
Yeah,
like,
that's true, that could be it.
That or it's just
but
a
hey,
cosplayer,
I think that...
but, you know.
Yeah. But hey, don't worry, it turns out Tamaki never has... Hey, it turns out when you're raised in a cult... And after you exit a cult, it's hard learning how to enter workplace society, right?
Into society.
Yeah, right. It turns out,
hey, to be fair, he's still the best boy.
Yeah.
He's still the best boy.
He's learning, right? He's learning that you should not go into a woman's changing room, right?
Or the woman's side of the bathhouse, if anything. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah,
maybe that's why Aguilera kept kicking him out.
He kept walking into her as she was like in the restroom or something, or in a bathhouse.
I mean, he seemed to have pretty understandable like set of standards of like, oh wait, she's changing. I'm going to look away.
Oh, wait,
but now it's
you think
like
he was trained? Like he was trained after all the times he walked in on Aguilera? Is this what you're telling me?
I'm just saying, it seems like he knew better than to like walk in on Aguilera, and then he just has this fucking moment where it's like, oh wait, sorry, let me come into the fucking dressing room. What the fuck are you thinking?
Yeah. Also, his I'm kind of surprised by the choice of makeup they chose for his bruise. That was just red, like.
Yeah,
yeah, boy. It looks
I thought that was funny.
It looks way worse than it's supposed to be, right?
At first, I thought it was supposed to be like that he like, because especially when you see the shit that like Vice was getting up to, I assume that they like. It's so stupid to say this. I assume that they were just playing dress up with each other. And then it's just like, oh no, he got fucking like elbowed or punched in the face, and it's like, I mean, sure, I guess, whatever, but like, I don't know. It blurs into like the surreal of like, listen, you got the implication, but we're really not being serious about it.
No.
Right.
I mean, I guess so. It's just kind of like it just didn't mesh with me. Like even with this when the scene was going on, but it just might just be a me thing with the makeup anyway.
Right.
Well, anyway, I guess this brings us to where George comes in.
Yeah.
Right,
and George's like, "Hey,
boy, the George." So again, this all, you know, hey, who knows when the mystery comes out? But like, the George factor of all of this is so wild to me.
Right? Boy, there's like the review that you're throwing in, right? Things that you thought would have been a bigger mystery really gets answered real quickly, right?
It's not even that all I can think of in comparison is fucking Tassel in Saber and Waz in Zio, where there's like these semi-omnipotent characters. And George doesn't seem to be on that level, but there's so much more that he knows, and there's so much more that he's involved with that seems to be on a level that almost none of the other characters seem to be able to, like, interact with, that it is genuinely baffling. Like, even when we go further and we get to the point where Olteka's like, oh, I need to capture George so that he can, like, perfect the Demon's Driver for me. It's like, and then he's like, and then he, like, kind of loosely hints that, like, yeah, fucking Akashi or Akaishi is, is, like, the person that's, like, assisting him. George, first of all, doesn't know that. So at the very least, George doesn't know that Akaishi is working with Olteka. He might know that, like, some sus shit is happening.
Yeah.
But he doesn't know that Olteka is part of it. Which means that George is also technically being part of, like, the play. But George is still in his own, like, machinations going,
yeah.
Alright, fuck it. You know, hey, I'll stir this pot. Yeah, sure. Like, hey, here's some fucking oil, gasoline, goddamn, fuck it. Hey, let's make this shit burn.
Let's add some flavor into this, you know, right?
Yeah.
Hey, look, you already put salt in there. Let's put some fentanyl in there as well. Right? What's the worst that can happen, right?
I swear to God, it's always fentanyl.
Blam! Fucking, hey, it's me. It's fucking, okay. What's his name? Shit, fuck.
Yep.
You talking about Olteka or...
No, fucking,
You wanna Google this
Romano.
while me and William talk about the episode?
Yeah, you keep going about it, I'll figure it out.
Yeah, so George comes in and is like, hey look, I'm here to take a bath, but I need someone to rub my back. Hey Dad, hey there, Papa, come help me rub my back so I can use it as an opportunity to gain more insight.
Yeah,
right?
and
then the dad just straight
heart.
up doesn't know how he got a scar. Like, I mean, that's the thing about scars, right? Like, if I were to get, like, a bruise or something, like, I'm probably not gonna remember it, right? You know, like, yeah, I don't know how I got... But this is, like, an actual scar on this man's body, right?
Yeah, he has this whole thing where...
And he casually just plays it off so well, like, hey,
like,
what's with this cut in my body that looks like someone cut me open?
It's a permanent scar that's prominently over his heart, and it looks like he's been cut into, and the man has no foresight.
He got carved out.
Anything.
Yeah, right. He's like, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, it's crazy. I might have got it from one of my funny TikTok videos.
Like his wife didn't question it or anything, so I'm kind of curious.
Do you think the wife knows about this?
I mean, she has to, like.
It seems like
she would have to know
maybe.
something about something, right? Because the thing is, like, first of all, they're married, right? So I would imagine like, being the married couple as they are, that they would, see each other very often. But the thing is, like it looks like it doesn't even look old. It doesn't even look like an old scar. It looks like it could have been something like that was like relatively recent, like maybe not within the year, but maybe within like the year before or something like that. You think she'd have questions about it, and you think he would have questions about it because he has no memory of it. But apparently, I don't know. Maybe it has something to do with like the mystery that will be revealed by by next episode. But it's it's baffling. It's essentially baffling.
Yeah. But George is thinking that a lot of things are being sus right now, and he's investigating, right? Right. And then meanwhile, in our favorite. Boy, I really am enjoying this mannequin factory now, right? At first I wasn't vibing with it, but now that the more we see it, the more better it grows on me, right? I actually enjoy this weird creepy mannequin factory.
Then you can go live in a creepy mannequin factory, Austin. I don't want to go.
But you don't want to live in a creepy mannequin factory? You don't want to be in a creepy mannequin factory?
Of course I don't want to be in a creepy mannequin factory. Have you seen that? Have you looked at the mannequin factory? It's creepy as shit.
Yeah, it's like
they're all missing arms. They can't do anything to choke you out.
Right, but here's the problem, right, about this, right? Have you noticed how every time they cut to this mannequin factory, the mannequins are in a different position every time?
Because they're moving.
Right? Who do you think is moving all these mannequins?
I like to think Olteka is just moving them piece by piece just to make peace. He's just bored with it at one point, and he wants to impress Aguilera into getting him to think that.
Right, he wants to make his villain, so every day he decorates it.
He wants to dress to impress, and he has to impress everybody into
That's why he continues to wear his fucking. That's why he continues to wear his fucking goddamn mariachi outfit.
Granted,
right?
Also,
to dress to impress.
Yeah, because if you think about it, at this point, Olteka doesn't need to wear it anymore, right? right? Because he's like,
100%.
I don't want to be in this cult anymore. I'm making my own cult, right? And the reason why Aguilera only wears her outfit is because she actually has no other clothes.
Well, I mean,
anymore.
yeah, she's been ousted, and so she has no way of getting any money, right?
Right, so you think about Oteka doesn't
even
need to wear this stupid outfit anymore. You can actually get a new outfit. He's like, I have to wear it. But here's the best part: is when he just stunts on Aguilera's like, hey, you came to me, right, for help.
Yeah, fuck you, bitch.
Yeah, right.
Anyway,
You're the
hey,
one that's homeless. I'm the one that lives in a creepy mannequin factory, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you go do it.
Yeah,
right?
I did like the whole. I mean, joking aside, I did like that whole bit. That
this whole interaction, right, where Aguilera's still trying to make it like I know her stupid vice step is the queen bee and everything, right? But hey, look, at some point you need to reevaluate your situation. You're like you're the one that's homeless, right? And you're the one that was living in a factory, right? Right,
I assume at this point that she is looking at like people just like giving up their lives to Olteka, and she's going, "Oh, I might have bet on the wrong horse."
Oh no,
this.
yeah,
like,
for sure. Because she's basically like, I mean, that whole scene was just like, "Hey, that was me. That could still be me. I should probably not let that be me."
Yeah, I don't think this is good.
Yeah. Also, well, I mean, if that's why they chose the mannequins, because I suspect the mannequins probably just play into the theme of that. But like.
Oh wow, boy, William, you're really thinking deep when you're not fucking chewing on gummies.
No, yeah. To be fair, I start thinking again. But but like. I still hate the mannequins.
Your attack patterns to beat that boss in Elden Ring.
I wish there was something else that they chose instead of mannequins. I mean, aside from like I like the whole thing, but I hate the mannequins. I fucking hate them. I wish they changed the scene. This is my petition. We should all sign it now. I should begin it right now. All right.
And look, for like $150, we can just go visit the Mannequin Hill. You know
what? I don't want to. I don't want to go on fucking Mannequin Hill.
Oh yeah, boy.
The fact that Mannequin Hill exists, right?
There's a place in the UK where you pay $150 to some lady, and then you have 5 minutes to take as many mannequins as you want.
Because that's how many mannequins there fucking are.
She has, right? And people actively go to her to do this, right? Which is insane.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's the whole thing.
There's a whole.
I don't like any of that.
Yeah, you see, and you get on me about me not liking this.
That's different. That's entirely different. These are people that are taking sex dolls home.
No, these are like the legit in-store mannequins, and they usually like.
Oh, you expect that the reason that they're running in is for fucking goddamn fashion purposes?
Oh well, you know what? To be fair,
yeah, I'm right. Yeah.
Boy, I never realized how scary this thumbnail is.
Actually, wouldn't they just make bad? You know what? Never mind. I'm not gonna get into the whole whether they make good or bad ones.
Okay, you guys talk about that while I get this creepy link. Boy, this is actually a scary thumbnail.
Oh wait, hold on. What is the thumbnail?
Oh, I don't like that at all.
Yeah, it is.
Did I post this video last time?
You did post this video last time.
Yo, I actually don't remember. That's how long it's been.
Well, I wouldn't know because William's been cursing me.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Oh yeah, I did. Okay. Okay, so anyway, yes. So back to the episode. Hey, George, figure out that Ikibo died at some point, right? Even though he hasn't died yet, considering it's been an entire week, right? But he realized that, hey, at some point Iki might actually die, because he actually has to eat, right? Because he's so human, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
It's a really bad excuse, right?
I kind of figured if Vice eats, then he would eat. But, well, then again, Vice still wants to eat regardless. I don't know. It's weird.
Right?
You think because they're connected
there? It's a really weird excuse, the fact that, right, with this, right, how he's like, hey, look, I figured out how to save Iki for him dying or whatever. I was like, is this really how it works? Right? I just want to eat because he's a demon.
Bam!
Right, but we never found out that Iki has any point about, hey,
that's what it is. It's Emerald Lagasse. Bam! That's what it was this whole time.
You okay? What's this going on?
Listen, you guys might have forgotten about the arc that I was following, but I was trying to figure out what the fuck the goddamn... Now, do I remember why I was trying to look up what a chef's catchphrase was? No. But I do remember that I was looking it up, and I did not give up. Emerald. Bam! That's what he used to say. Emerald Lagasse. Bam!
Wait, you're saying a chef. Right, so you're looking at a quote that a chef made, right?
Do you not know Emerald
I
Lagasse?
don't.
William. Emerald is the forefront of goddamn of Oprah level like chefs. By which I mean he's just a chef. And he's just a guy.
Well, big wonder that I don't know who this is then, huh?
Also, somehow he's in The Princess and the Frog? What?
Wait. The animated movie from Disney?
No, the fucking live action one where the woman fucks a frog.
Hey, man, there could be one. That don't tempt fate when you say that. Emerald Lagasse.
Hey, by the way, do you think
is
that
this?
book means anything? By the way,
Wait, why are you looking up Emerald Lagasse? Oh, I mean, yeah, I know, I hear you on the book thing. I'm just kind of confused as to why you're looking this up in the first place. Now I'm trying to suss it out, but I'll keep it in the back of my head. But
no. I'll tell you about the book that they put Iki on next to.
Oh, you mean like the when he's in the phone, right?
Yeah, right. Oscar
Yeah.
Levertin. I looked this up, right, because I was like, was this right? And this is an actual real person, by the way. He was a poet, critic, and literary historian, right? Do you think this means anything in the long run, right? Or am I just reading too hard into this, right?
I mean,
I don't know.
It's
It kind of feels
they're
like
clearly
everything is.
showing the name and everything, right? Right. This is going back to film theory, right? Of Chekhov's guns, right?
Yeah.
Right. Well, you should if you show something, it should mean something. You should not just show something if it doesn't. Because the way that this scene is positioned with Iki being leaned against this book, you can clearly see the author's name and everything in clear view, right?
Yeah, the thing is, especially because, the Japanese... It's really interesting because the Japanese books are, covered.
Right, that.
in terms of, in the stacking, but then you get Oscar Levertin.
Whether or not you can actually read them, they fully let his full, God, this is some Latin-ass shit.
Right, yeah.
Dons noveller livets finder
covered.
magistarne one osteris.
No, are you looking at his book he wrote?
I'm just looking at the side of it. I'm trying to read the side of it.
Oh. Yeah, right. So I actually looked up this person, see, he was a real person. Yeah, it was a real person. Oscar Levertin, yeah, that was a real person.
Yeah, I mean,
and
the thing is, all I'm seeing, at least on the Wikipedia page, is just stating that he was once in the natural school of fiction until he became more of a, until he heard somebody and then changed his stylistic ideals, and that was it. But that's all I get.
It's just really weird how this scene is set up for me, honestly, right? It's
yeah,
there's way more attention than there needs to be on this on the Arthur's name, right? If it was any other scene, you would just have the book face the other way, or you would just put the phone over the name, so it's just there as a stand, right? But the way that they position this, what's up with that, right?
I mean, it could...
Well, again, it's it's not even Chekhov's gun at this point, because it's I think at the very least, I don't know, I can't speak for William, but I think for you and me, Austin, it's because of how referential everything is in Revice, we're just trying to look for every single fucking piece of evidence of motherfucker, what does that mean? What does that mean? What the fuck does that mean? What the fuck does that mean? Everything seems like a clue or a hint or a reference. And then
you think George's dad is Oscar Levertin?
Yeah, no, but I'm just saying it's one of these things where we can't look at at this point Revice can't fucking operate without us thinking that it's some kind of reference to something else.
Yeah, there's a big conspiracy behind everything, right? Even though there technically is a big conspiracy going on right now in the show, right? Ignoring that conspiracy, right? Look, who watches The Watchmen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Who mends the men watch?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, and then so the lead of the weekend is just straight up. Boy, I was amazed that they revealed this early. Or they say it this early, right?
The fact that he was George's father.
It's George's.
Well, but
a big mystery.
Even George doesn't believe that. I'm curious about that. I don't even know if he's actually George's father.
I mean,
Since they're already saying this early is actually insane for me, right? Right? Because I thought it was going to be more like Tachibana from Forza, right? right? Where they kept that character's identity hidden throughout like what 30 episodes of the series since its introduction, right?
Well, the other thing is interesting. Like it also reminds me of going back to again what we just talked about with the mystery, right? Is like I'm fairly certain that. Boy, I'm trying to say this with hey, the next fucking series that we should, when we have a chance to, like, throw William into, like, episode 1 of, should be Double, so that we can stop, like, pussyfooting around, like, spoiler shit. But I'm pretty sure that a certain mother character in fucking Double also just dressed up in, like, a big-ass fucking cloak with a mask and, like, a hat and shit. Like, if I remember that correctly, right?
Yeah.
Didn't she? Like, she was just like, oh, I'm a mysterious lady. And it's like, oh, you're the mom. Oh, okay. I get it.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, cool. And so, with Revice being this whole, like, thing of... I wouldn't say it's, like, Double with, like, 2 and 1, except for recently when literally they fused together versus them being one turned into, like, split into 2. But it's like, there's certain elements that are, like, adapted from each part, and it's like, oh, okay, alright, I guess that's happening. Interesting, alright, is this lazy or is this good? I don't know.
Yeah.
Also, Jesus Christ, I just realized that let's just say Elder Karizaki literally has the Fang Joker mask.
Yeah, I realized that he has a half black, half white mask as well. But I'm rewatching it. Didn't pick it up the first time, yeah. Yeah, it turns like he's been the one been behind this entire thing. Like, hey, I'm the one that's been sending you all this government-grade technology, you know?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
I've been the one digging in my son's trash bags, looking for all of his dirty tissues and all of his
to go to the trash.
All of his government technology and dirty tissues. I bring them to you.
My God.
Yeah. Yeah, but don't worry. Apparently, the best place to ask a girl question is to meet him on the rooftop of a random building, right? We're not on the rooftop, the stairway that leads to a random building. Where is this location? This is not. This is like nowhere.
It's the location.
This has to be like
the location where everybody goes to.
I will say the whole fucking conversation that everyone's having is wild because you literally have. Well, I mean, for one, 2 people on the stairs, so that's normal, right? But then George literally comes fucking on the other rooftop. He's like so far away. He has to yell out what he wants to say.
To be fair, right? We saw last episode that George was absolutely just following them, right? He was like, no, these motherfuckers are suspicious as fuck.
No,
I am not letting honestly, George is a better big brother than, like, the actual Igarashi brothers. Because he goes, hold on. What's little sister doing? She's going off to, she's acting weird every time she goes over to, like, Suspicious Boy's house.
Well, there's a really suspicious guy she's talking to. Don't like that, you know?
Yeah, he doesn't actively just show up and, like, starts being, like, intrusive. He's just like, I'm gonna observe until I see that there's, like, definitive proof that this is a problem. He's actually, like, doing good work of, like, if you want to, like, protect your sibling, just, like, be an observer and just go, hey, whoa, hey, what you doing? Hello from back here. Hey, step away from my sibling, or I'll shoot you from here. Like, George 100%.
Actually hilarious how with Sakura and
I'm also George is, like, safely from another building across.
Yeah, no,
he's
it's
like,
real funny, right?
Stay away! Also, I'm not getting close to you. Please, God. Oh my God, I cannot fight.
I mean, you say that, but for a hot second, he was literally. I mean, like, this dude comes in a little bit later, but
no, and then he fucking bitches Olteka when Olteka tries to manhandle him. He goes, no, I'm a scientist. I use my hands for work. And he just goes...
Like, honestly, if it wasn't for the, like, I swear, if it wasn't for, like, the fact that all tech is powered by demons, he would have gotten bodied. He would have gotten bodied.
Oh, yeah, 100%!
We see George shirtless, right?
Yeah, no, for sure.
We actively saw him
that was like episode 2, right? That was like episode 2 or 3.
Yeah.
George is strong. Yeah. George is strong. He's a strong boy. He's a strong boy.
Under those 3 shirts and lab coats he wears, hey, look, there's actual muscles, all right? He's not wearing three pieces of clothing to hide his body,
so just
right?
like straight up weapons of mass destruction under his lab coat. But yeah, I mean,
anyway, George gets kidnapped, right? They can't find George, and we killed the random Gifu Jr.
Also,
but this is the main part, right? Is after
not Gifu Jr. Giftarian.
Giftarian, sorry, the Giftarians, right?
Yeah, there's a difference.
We cut to the clitoris statue is absorbing energy.
It's just. I'm sorry. It's just you just said it. You just said it.
He's not wrong, but
just the way he just said it out in the open, like a casual thing. It's just.
It's got a hood and everything.
Yeah.
Also, fucking God, okay, so hold on. Before the whole clitoris,
William's trying to read.
I wanted to talk about just like the hottest second about like fucking
the hottest second, yeah.
Daiji and his and Kagero, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, it's when they bring up the weekend stuff, right? Yeah. I would say it goes back to like when weekend. It's not the weekend.
I mean,
like I have to stop myself.
It's.
But when the group known as Weekend fucking mentions like that demons and Gifu have like are inextricably like connected. It's like, yeah, we kind of knew that, right? With like the way that Vice was reacting to every time that like the Gifu statue like was pulsating. But then Kagero is like, you know that like I'm getting strong, like I'm gonna take that ass like soon enough. Like
I'll get it over.
And especially considering the fact that I again thanks to William's curse, I was not able to talk about last week where he just straight up went, "Listen, I want to protect my spicy food. Spicy food is life. I will not let that shit die."
Yeah.
And he just went, "Listen." For the first time in like 4 episodes after fucking Daiji got fucking body rolled, Kagero decided to step in and go, all right. I'm gonna participate in this one.
Yeah, look.
Listen, the girl might die, and I really like her food. I need to step in and like protect.
That's right. Look, dude. Would you say that Kagero is just trying to make sure that Daiji lives for like another holy day, right? So he can continue.
I would say that it seems like he's trying to operate with a shadow of a doubt.
Right. Right, William. Right. Yeah. Right. Look. Don't worry. Right. Look. But don't worry. But meanwhile, right. Iki and Sakura are trying to save George at gale force. Right. You know.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Hey, George gets kidnapped, right? And Oteka's like, hey, give me the secret. Give me the Konami code. Tell me the Konami code to use this thing.
Tell me the secret. Tell me the Krabby Patty secret formula. Or else.
Where's the user manual? Probably should have taken the user manual from Hiromi before I killed him. Right? It's probably still in it.
To be fair, honestly, let's be real. If Hiromi had the user manual, 1, he wouldn't have read it, and 2, he wouldn't have been. If he had read it, he wouldn't have been doing the things that he was doing.
I'm 1% convinced that the user manual is still in his cubby, right? Because like any workplace, you don't clean that out to the end of the year, even after.
To be fair, if you're my workplace, I'm the one making the user manual, so. I can make it whatever I want. Am I George?
Do you have ulterior motives going on, right? Yeah. If
I put secret passwords into the user manuals that people can use to Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, it'd be so easy. I don't like that.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah, but anyway,
Oh,
hey,
God.
hey, but anyway, it doesn't matter. Hey, George is like, hey, look, I'm down for this, you know. Hey, look, I'm already been working on secret government grade technology, right? What's
Yeah,
the
fuck
worst
it,
I can
hey.
do by doing more secret government grade technology?
Yeah, let's see what happens if I fuck around with this shit.
Yeah, look. Hey, look, I haven't had any higher ups tell me no yet. You're not gonna stop me.
Yeah,
all the
I
time.
literally have never had someone tell me no.
Right? Like it's
My
almost
dad's
as if
dead.
never
I
had
have
a
no
dad
one to
in
tell
my
me
life,
no.
Right?
Yeah.
To teach me this type of stuff, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So George,
And then-
George is kidnapped, and then mysterious.
I
phone
will say-
call.
I will say we kind of have ignored like the general overarching like plot of this episode, which is just that it's actually a pretty decent characterization of Vice. That Vice, acting as like some sort of person, is like, I don't trust George.
Yeah.
He fucking goddamn like gaslit fucking Hiromi into taking a demon like driver and getting himself killed, which shows an incredible amount of like genuine sincere care that like Vice had for Hiromi, but also Vice looking at how Hiromi was treated, looking at like it shows a level of analysis that really like we haven't seen from Vice before, where he just goes, oh, we could all die.
Yeah.
Like, I know that I fuck around, but like he could actually get us all killed. I don't want to die, and I don't want you to die.
Yeah.
I don't want us to die.
Yeah.
And I don't trust this motherfucker as far as I can throw him. And as far as I can throw him is dependent on whether or not you let me out of your body. And I don't know whether or not I can trust you to have control of your body when I can't throw him.
Okay, yeah.
Like, it's there's so many levels to it, right? It's just like, it's really, it just, in my mind, it's like a really big point for Vice, where he's just like, for as much as, like, he is kind of just like a shitposting troll, he's just like, no, this man is a fucking danger. Like, that's an actual fucking threat.
Yeah.
Like, we don't know what the fuck he's up to.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's fair.
Yeah, I mean, there's only so much you can take about, like, with all these fucking mysteries and just being like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah. At some point, you gotta question why is there so many murders, right, happening, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta eventually figure
Why
that
does
out.
all this crime keep happening around Riverdale?
Around
Right, like,
Riverdale.
hey, what's up with this, right?
Oh, fuck, I forgot that was the whole crime thing that was happening in that show. God. That was weird as shit. Anyway, no,
I've never watched Riverdale.
I mean, it's just, they literally take Archie and just put him in a murder mystery thing.
Yeah, they made it horny and violent. Yeah, I know.
And it's just,
I watched Sabrina the chilled Sabrinas of Adventure, the Witch.
yeah. That was,
Yeah,
anyway.
but hey, don't worry. Hey, look. George tells them where they have to go to save George, and then, what's this? Is it a trap? Did Oteka bamboozle them and everything?
I mean, to be fair, again, Vice in like clear acuity was like, this is probably a trap, and then like Iki's like, might be, but we still need to get George because otherwise we can't fucking separate. He's like, shit, I guess you're right. And so they come there, and then it's like, oh man, there's George, and he's like, hey, yeah, I'm here. Oopsie.
Someone else has joined our party, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, Oteka's like, hey, look, I now have the quote unquote full power of the demon driver, right? And then we go to probably one of my other favorite moments of this episode, right? Is when Sakura is fighting Oteka while fucking Iki and Vice have a whole 5-minute conversation.
Yeah, I like.
Oh yeah.
Like,
also, where Sakura's fighting fighting Oteka, and she gets blasted through a wall, and they walk around to like the side entrance. like, they were like, listen, no, we're taking the stairs. Like, no, you get punched through a wall, and we'll watch that happen, but, like...
I just can't get over this moment, right? I just think it's supposed to be like an emotional character moment, right? Between Vice and Iki on trust and everything, but it's like they're having this conversation while in the background, Sakura's just getting she's getting insulted.
She can
I mean, Sakura's holding up on her own.
She really is, right? Honestly, yeah. She's really.
But it's just funny. How
again, out of all of the like Igarashi siblings,
she knows how to fight.
It's honestly an argument between like Daiji and Sakura for which one is best equipped to like actually handle themselves, because like, okay, Daiji has like Phoenix training, but like Sakura has like martial arts training, and like she knows how to handle herself, like
Sakura actually knows how
hand-to-hand combat, like she's able to, which is 99% of fucking like Kamen Rider like fights, is like being able to punch and kick. And then it's like, okay, Daiji knows how to, like, use a gun, blah, blah, blah.
I mean, he would also have to
like,
know,
okay.
like, some CQC or something like that in order to use it.
Yeah, right, exactly. But, like, she definitely seems like she could bully her brothers. Like, she fucking steps on them when she needs to.
Honestly, with with how, you know, she's growing up with, like, 2 older brothers, I would imagine she would have to be forceful. So, you know, probably and very handily from what I'm seeing, honestly.
Yeah, but no, I just can't get over this moment. I like this of their interaction while just in the background. You can see Sakura getting punched.
No, yeah, she's good.
Yeah, and she's like, hey, also, to be fair though, right? Vice tries to jump in, and she's like, fucking figure this shit out before you jump in. I am tired of dealing with you two, like going back and forth about, like, oh, who's in control? Are we gonna figure this out? Blah, blah, blah. She's like, fucking figure this out. I do not need you fucking, like, freaking out on me. Just go figure this out. I will get my ass kicked before I fucking deal with your, like, contrived asses.
Yeah. But, you know, it turns out to be the correct choice, because after that heart-to-heart, fucking... They did that thing where, like, they've been, what's the word? They've been foreshadowing it in the fucking opening, right? And then they fucking did the thing where it's just like, oh yeah, here's Iki, there's Vice, look at them switch, woo, look at that! And I guess in one way, we now know that there is a hell, but then again, I suppose knowing demons, there is a hell.
What?
I don't know, man. Oh wait, hold on. No, we were talking about this whole thing. We were talking about, like, okay, so we were talking about yesterday, I say yesterday, in the previous recording for Zenkaiger, where we were talking about, like, this whole, how there's a...
No, well, I wouldn't know anything about that.
We talked about there being a Christian god, and how there was an actual, an episode where, you know, Christian god showed up, right?
Oh, Jesus?
Yeah, like, the actual, like, yeah, like, not Jesus, but, like, God, if we had to talk about it.
I don't like any of that.
There's an actual Christian God that exists, right?
No, yeah. So I'm just all I want to know is, like, did we have the same thing in Kamen Rider? Did we ever see God? Or...
Boy.
Oh, boy. Oh, wow.
How is God? I forgot how God is handled in Kamen Rider. Right?
Depends on what... Okay, well, hold on. God?
God, like all the all creator God as a character.
God in, like, the biblical sense.
God in like the biblical sense.
In the biblical sense, have we had a biblical, like, Christian God in Kamen Rider?
Right, because thinking about, like,
people have become God.
Right, but the problem, they don't actually become, like, actual God. They just become...
Yeah.
They come closer to, like, alright, we can call you God, right?
Yeah,
like,
I'm just trying... That's why I'm trying to think of, like...
You're not, like, actually God, right? Right, because that's what happens in God, right? Okay, well, here's the spoiler of the Gen Urobuchi.
Well, forget Dime, even.
Just tell me if...
I'm trying to think about, like... I'm trying to think about, like... Like... Fuck, what's the reason for the, like, death game in fucking Ryuki? It's not quite God, but it's like they're in some kind of death game. I'm trying to remember what the fuck the general premise of fucking Ryuki is. like why there's so many fucking like factions and like people are like fighting to the death. Jesus.
No, wait, no. It was just Holy Grail War, right? Right? It was just.
Yeah, but that still comes from a Holy Grail War, or starts from a fucking like.
Oh yeah, there's someone who
of,
initiates the Holy Grail War, right?
Yeah.
Oh, what's the reason of the Holy Grail?
The creator of the I'm looking at the wiki. The creator of the Advent cards has only one rule, that there can be only one Kamen Rider. The others must be killed, and the sole victor will be granted a single wish with these. It's literally the Holy Grail. It's the fucking.
Holy Grail War?
It's fucking. That's what it is. But but like they call it the creator of the Advent cards. It's not a fucking goddamn. They don't get the Holy Grail and make a wish on the Akasha root and shit. I'm just saying that they don't describe. They don't. They don't declare it as God. Oh, they don't come up with an outright declaration. It's like, oh, you do this, you become God, or anything like that. Or, well, they also don't. It's not an outright declaration of God said, "Hey, go do this thing." Okay. Like, it's like, oh, it was created, and you're in this fucking like. So wait, so they haven't. You have this death game. Okay. I mean, honestly, I was just really curious of whether they had got. I mean, if that's the closest answer, then sure. I'm trying to think. This is what I'm trying to think. I'm like,
boy, has Kamen only referred to God only like 4 times?
Yeah, because it's. It's.
Huh.
I mean, what do you mean by? Again, it's like, what do you mean by God? Like,
yeah. No, because the thing is,
they've had a lot of omnipotent forces.
No, because the thing is, okay, because in the context of Sentai or whatever the episode was, it was just like, okay, actually, Austin, you can explain it better, right?
Yeah, so pretty much in the last episode of Sentai, they fight God, right? But then we had the debate about, like, what, is this God, or is this God, right? Because you know how there's, like, Odin, Buddha, Jesus, and all those stuff, right? Those are all gods, right? Right? But we were debating, like, is this person who's calling himself God, like, on that type of scale, or is he, like, actual God of the multiverse, like in Marvel, right? How there's the one above all, right? Who is the God of the entire, who created the entire Marvel multiverse, right? But then within the Marvel universe, you have characters like Thor. I mean, not Thor, Odin and stuff, who are
still
God.
Count. Thor would still count.
Yeah.
Because Thor is still a god, but then you got like...
Yeah, he's the god of thunder. Yeah, right? Yeah. Or and stuff like that. That's the debate we were talking about. That's the discussion we were having about when we were talking about Zenkaiger. About God, right?
Yeah, it was just a random occurrence that kind of happened. Basically because like in one episode, another episode of Sentai, they literally had God just basically talk to like another character. I don't know if it was the case, but like he physically showed up. There's a guy who was dressed up as one would suppose God may or may not look like, and he was talking, and that was basically it. So they acknowledged that yes, there is a God in one season of Sentai. But I was wondering if they had something similar in Kamen Rider.
According to this, only 4 times.
There is no consistent God within Kamen Rider. Is definitely the like easiest way to put it.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, cool,
so,
great.
I mean, I guess we're
like
what, at the end of the episode, right?
Yeah. Hey, look. Vice and Ikki work out their difference and everything, right?
Yeah, they decide to be the drill that pierces the heavens.
I'm not gonna lie, though.
Yeah, it's a good shot. I do like the shot.
Oh no, for sure, it's a good shot.
The shot when we see the close up of Vice, right? But then we see the ink splatter, right? And it slowly, I guess, brushes away and it reveals Ikki. It's actually a good shot. I like that.
It switches between, like, it's a great play on, like, the so, I guess, again, right, with William's, like, first fucking, like, introduction to Kamen Rider being goddamn Saber, right? I think it's interesting, like, because you compare the transformation sequences, at least, like, the standard transformation sequences in Revice versus like what were the standard transformation sequences in Saber, because eventually they started to like like abandon the whole like big like 3D like, oh hey, we're putting you in like a whole like book slaps around you, like that whole like graphic thing that they did in like the beginning of Saber, where it's like anytime they transform, it's like a whole thing happening around them. Versus like Revice, where it's like, hey, Vice shows up, he drops the stamp on Iki, that whole shit happens. I like that they're still playing with like the graphic idea of like, hey, you know, the overall theme of this transformation device is stamps and ink, and paint, whatever, blah blah blah. So like, you know, initially with all the transformations, it's Vice going all ghosty on him and pulling up the stamp and like stamping down on Iki. And then when it's the rolling Vice stamp, it's like rolling like a rolling ink like at a fucking like if you like the public library, right? Like I'm pushing down like the stamp on like over you and like spreading that ink over. And so it plays with it to an appropriate amount without like taking you out of them being physically in the location that they're at. Like they're placing that whole graphic and like, oh hey, there's all this ink and blah 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 and splatter blah blah blah. But it isn't a fully like CG generated thing like it was in Saber. Like in 0-1, right? It's like the fucking grasshopper comes down and like jumps around and bounces on him and then fucking slaps onto him.
Right.
Like it's this thing where it's like we're actually playing with making this effect work within the real world. Anyway, it's just W.
Okay.
Hey, Williams cursed me for the last 2 weeks because I couldn't make the joke that it's just fucking W. It's Kamen Rider Double. It's fucking it's Fang Joker. It's Fang Joker. We're just in Fang Joker. It's just Fang Joker. That's all it is. Fuck you, William. Why didn't you stop me from saying Fang Joker? It's been 2 weeks and I haven't been able to say Fang Joker.
That's not my fault. You're saying Fang Joker. That's your own fucking fault.
It is your fault. You're a curse. You're a curse. You cursed me. You cursed me. You fucked up my car. 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 You sent me to fucking Miami with a dead man's car. Fuck you.
Anyway,
here's the thing. I really hope that this Jack Vice form doesn't end up being like the quote unquote upgrade for Lair form, right? I hope this just ends up becoming Vice's upgrade form, right? And Iki still has Volcano Rex or whatever the fuck, right?
Oh, I definitely think that like Volcano and Barad Rex are definitely still like their own thing. I think that it's just like
I just think for this they just want to showcase. They still want to showcase Jakku Vice, whatever the fuck this form is called.
Yeah,
right?
the Jack Vice. Yeah,
like I really hope this just becomes a Vice form, right? Because everything has been somewhere been just like, hey, look, here's Iki's form, and here's whatever random bits that's left that Vice can get, right?
And also, let's be real, right? Like, for when you compare, I feel like the main theme with all of the Igarashi siblings is them learning to like work alongside their quote-unquote demons. So it's like it makes sense that Iki would be the first one to find like a form to combine. Like, because we were joking before about like, oh wow, it seems really funny that like Daiji has to like split back and forth between his demon. And fucking Sakura's is just a little like goddamn Kigurumi like mascot character.
Just a little mascot that's walking around, you know.
And like, but like Iki's is like a full fucking like separate part of himself. So it makes sense that like with how they're kind of addressing like all of these siblings kind of have their issues, and so it's like, okay, Iki's the first one to like establish some kind of harmony with his demon. Like actual, like you could say that Sakura has harmony with like Lovekov, but like it's more that Lovekov isn't really an active player in the plot, like doesn't really have any fucking like influence in it. So, like, Daiji is actively fighting against Kagero. Like, Kagero and Daiji have different fucking, like, intentions.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like, Vice and Iki have been working on their shit throughout this. And it's like, okay, they finally got to a point where they can, like, be something of, like, a cohesive person.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So, who knows who the next one could be? Maybe it could be the little stuffed animal fucking character. Or maybe it could probably be the one that might be, hey, maybe they're getting stronger and they're gonna fuse together and like, oh, hey, it's gonna be like a big thing. Like, oh, hey, Shadows and Holy are gonna fuse together and gonna be like, boy, wow.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
but don't worry. Hey, look, it turns out Oteka got bamboozled by George.
Yeah,
right?
hey, turns out sucks to suck, bitch.
Yeah. It turns out that George lied to Oteka, right?
What?
Yeah,
George
what
would play somebody for his own game?
Yeah, never would have seen this guy. What a shocking character reveal
never.
of George's character, right? Yeah.
Never. He'd never play someone.
It turns out George might not be the good little boy he appeared.
You mean that he wasn't honest to somebody?
Right? Yeah, but hey, Oteka gets his ass beat in the end.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
He gets kicked into a goddamn truck.
Oh yeah.
Take that, Canada.
Just fucking blows up, and he's like, "Oh well, gotta run off for another
and
day."
He runs
Fuck
away.
this truck in particular.
Yeah, honestly. But can we? Okay, so we're at the best part of the episode, right?
Yeah.
Are we officially now? Okay.
Yeah.
Please, I swear to God.
Okay, well, you can talk about this moment now.
Okay, fine. I guess I could talk about
You can finally talk about a representation of stuff you like.
A representation. Okay.
Oh, what do you like? Oh, what do you like represented? Fucking puppeting people's bodies.
All I really like is the fact that George just really comes out and just yells "goddamn" and totally changes the tone of the goddamn episode in just one word. It's the most fantastic fucking shit I've seen.
Oh, yeah. No. George is always great, right?
It's just like, first of all, you have to contend with, like, you get like fucking Iki having like, he shares a body with Vice now, right?
Oh yeah.
And he's like,
oh no, he's having someone possesses him. What an Iki only problem. It's a good thing no other Kamen Rider character has ever dealt with a demon possessing their body, and then their hair, eye color, and mannerism change, right? Good thing no guy has ever gone through this issue.
Choo-choo, motherfucker! Choo-choo!
Hey, look.
Hey, listen. Trains go on a lot of tracks, okay?
Okay, yeah.
And sometimes those trains lead to fuck, shit, I'm trying to remember all of them. Sometimes those trains lead to peaches, sometimes those trains lead to cows, sometimes those trains lead to dragons, sometimes those trains lead to
Fishermen's?
What are you?
fishermen?
What are you? Okay, no, yeah, go.
I'm trying to find it. Okay, you guys talk about this while I try to look for this image.
I'm just kind of confused as to what you're speaking to.
Don't worry, you don't have to worry about it.
Right?
Yeah, okay, hold on. No, yeah, sometimes, okay, here it is. Alright. Sometimes your trains lead to peaches, sometimes your trains lead to, I guess, what's the best interpretation of this? Fisherman. Yeah, fisherman, I guess is the best way to put it. Sometimes it leads to bulls that are hanging out with axes and gold. Sometimes it leads to trains
multiple times. Jesus Christ.
Sometimes it leads to guns.
Wait, hold on. How long is this quote, and why does it keep going on like this?
There we go.
Sometimes
I found an image of it.
Oh, yep. Sometimes you ride. Sometimes the train takes you to go become a swan man.
Yeah, or sometimes the train takes you to become one of the best actor in current day Japan cinema to the point where Toei cannot afford to get you back, and you only agree to go back out of respect for the director, and that's it.
Yeah. Hey, listen.
Because you're too busy being a Japanese samurai now.
There's never been anything wrong with the Rurouni Kenshin
there's never.
franchise ever.
It's the best Japanese anime live action movie to ever exist. Because it's not an anime
there's
movie.
never been anything that's gone wrong ever with the author ever at any point in time that has ever been controversial, let alone criminal or absolutely disgusting.
God.
Okay, so anyway, in Kamen Rider Deno, the main writer guy has like four boy, they're not demons. What's the closest thing we can?
They're Imagines.
But but that word means nothing to William, right?
I mean,
they are. There's spirits. They're specters.
Right.
He gets possessed. He has 5 different. It's not even that he has 5 different personalities. They are 5 different personalities that decide to hang out with him.
Yeah.
Wait.
So in Deno, the main guy, the middle of it, right? That's his main form, right? That's right. So he has 4 ghosts that he hangs out with, right? Right? And in order for him to change into like one of his different rider forms, right? He has to let these ghosts possesses him, right? And that's how he changes. And when he does, he takes on that ghost's their personality and everything, and their aspect.
And appearance. Yeah. It's very important that we stress the fact that the appearance is like copy.
Wait, so
because
he changes clothes too as they take him over?
No, it's not the clothes that's the important part.
It's the hair.
It's the hair.
It's the hair. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
It's the hair.
Yeah.
All of a sudden,
this one he gets possessed by the swan ghost.
Yeah. Hey, the swan ghost fucks.
Yeah, that's a good form.
The swan
right?
goes to the Met Gala.
And that's by the way, that's a move. That's not his final form though.
That's
the
not
best part.
okay.
No.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's a good form though. I really like that form.
Yeah, people like the wing form.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Iki. Look, Iki wants to start wearing his furry tail out in public now. You know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, every now and then it starts poking out.
Right. Yeah. It's like, hey, that's the thing.
That was the whole thing with the horns and shit. Those eyes certainly pop.
Right.
Yeah. I will say, I think it's so.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like.
Oh, this is a non-canon.
This show is quickly becoming like
hyper cool version of it.
Oh,
all right.
okay.
Oh,
It doesn't appear like this in the show.
Okay.
By the way.
This, like, Revice is quickly becoming this amalgamation of like as
previous
we just brought
Kamen
up,
Rider aspect,
like
right?
Deno, Double, and like not even Decade, but like Zio, I guess. Like it's just like this weird, especially when you think about the Okay, Austin, have you still not seen episode 4 of The Mystery?
No.
Oh, mystery. Oh, you haven't?
Okay,
I'm gonna
William.
show it this weekend.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've seen it.
All right, William, you saw episode 4 of The Mystery, right? So, you understand... Oh boy, wow, this is a weird conversation. I'm talking over Austin instead of over William.
Because we actually know something
Okay.
about Austin.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
You understand how The Mystery is essentially setting up Nega Barrett Rex.
Yes.
Right.
Oh yeah, I know about that spoiler.
Oh, good. All right. Anyway, so Nega Barrett Rex, right? Austin, I'm now talking to you directly.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Feels like what the finale of, or feels like what, like the like villain arc of Zio was, because it's like, hey, the main plot. What if we made the bad version of like this character? What if we took all the powers of bad people and we made them into our own thing, and it was like, I mean, I guess, sure. Is this what we're leading up to? Is this how this is going to go? Because I don't know if I'm okay with this.
Yeah.
Like, this is, it's really getting, like, I don't hate Revice because, I mean, simply for the fact of, like, if we really compare it to Saber, it's like, well, we don't have 75 fucking goddamn characters. It wasn't even 75. It was, like, 15.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, we don't have that many characters that we have to care about. But, like, I'm really... I don't know how they're gonna, like...
Yeah, no,
they're
I
doing
don't know
a lot.
how everything is going to end up tying all together, right?
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, they
They're
announced
doing-
another spin-off already, by the way.
Wait, for Revice?
Yep.
Oh, like, okay,
Hey,
no.
okay,
I mean, we finished Mystery, but already? Like...
Yeah. Hey, but do you remember it? So, do you know The Walking Dead live action? Not wow. Why am I saying wow?
The
What a
TV
weird
show?
way to phrase that. Yeah. Do you know the live action? Okay, fuck.
Just
the
the TV
Walking
show.
Dead TV show.
Yeah,
right?
Walking Dead, yeah, Walking Dead, the anime.
So do you remember
yeah.
how
mhm.
in The Walking Dead they killed off Rick Grimes' character, right? Just so they can announce, here's 3 movies that's gonna star him, right?
I mean, I didn't keep up with the news until you told me that. What?
Yeah, that's the reason why they killed Rick Grimes' character off in the TV show. Just so they can announce a bunch of spin-off movies involving him.
I mean, good on the
Guess
actor,
what
I
they
guess,
just
but
did?
What?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, boy, hey.
Oh,
Boy, hey, I can't wait till the Blu-ray for Revice comes out and we have to watch this weird spin-off media involving a character that got killed off just so they could get their own spin-off.
God. Imagine, right? Jesus.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, anyway, welcome to the multiverse, get fucked.
This is-
Yeah, alright, that's this week's
content.
episode. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Alright,
We're
Right.
really ending it on that, on the fact that you just
yeah,
made me
we're
do-
waiting on this. Yep.
Okay.
Alright, Chief,
Yeah,
you have any
also,
more questions,
hey,
folks?
oh, yeah, trust me, Row, fight the power, there'll be a meme,
Mhm.
and I just have to work on it a little bit more,
Okay.
but trust me, hey, believe in me that believes in you.
Alright, Alright, yeah.
Yeah, and, also, hey, fuck Putin.
Oh,
Yeah, hey. Hey, look, unlike the mystery episodes, right? These are being uploaded in a
Okay.
post-Ukraine invasion world, alright?
Okay.
Alright, okay,
Fuck
but
Putin.
are we better now we didn't end it on Walking Dead?
Taste
That's not
my
what
anus.
I wanted to
We
end.
ended on a statement about Ukraine.
You know
Does
what?
that make you feel
Look.
better?
I'll teabag him.
Yeah. Alright. Hey, look, Putin's no longer a black belt in Taekwondo. That's all that really matters.
He's not the president anymore. He's not
That's
the president of the
such a wild
Taekwondo or the
headline.
Judo and
That's
the
such a
Federation,
wild
but
headline.
hey, listen, come catch these hands.
Mhm.
Hey, Putin, I challenge you to a duel.
A duel? Oh shit.
Yeah,
Here we go.
in whatever way he decides. If in actual true season 0 fashion, whatever game of death he wants to choose, except for guns. That's a little bit unfair.
Wait, what if it's
but,
like a deck with guns? Like a deck with gun monsters.
hey, listen, trains can go fuck themselves. Fuck train decks.
Okay.
Alright.
You don't understand,
I don't,
William.
but, like-
train decks don't fucking matter. Train lives don't matter.
Hey, what do you think Putin's Yu-Gi-Oh deck would be like? What do you think he'd be?
Oh.
What do you think his
No,
deck
no,
would
no.
be?
Oh, let's take
He'll
a second
show you
for that.
his deck next to this open window, alright? He'll invite you to
Yeah.
come look at
I'm
his
pretty
deck
sure
in
his-
this open window on the
I'm pretty sure
on
his
the
deck-
7th
I'm pretty
floor
sure
of
his-
this hotel.
I'm pretty sure Putin's deck is actually is absolutely chain burn.
Just what? Like he's just constantly putting out cards and just burning them out.
Chain burn. You'll find out what it is.
Yeah.
Go play Master Duel. You'll find out what chain burn
Am
is.
I playing Master Duel? Is this what's going to happen?
Yeah.
Alright,
Yep.
I got you.
Alright. Alright, that's this week's.
No,
Alright,
yeah,
now we done with this
now,
week's
now we
episode?
can end it on that. We ended it on a
Okay,
better note.
alright,
Okay.
alright, hey, stay tuned next week for another good episode of me and William talking about Elden Ring. Coronavirus is still a thing. Wash your hands, wear a mask, get your shots. The booster's a thing now. Okay, thanks, bye.